Okay, how about a little demonstration video of the stitch pattern that is used in Let the Sun Shine In. So here you can see I've already done a couple of repeats of our pattern, and it creates this lovely sloping loop around a set of stitches. So I'm going to show you how we execute that. Right now I have already knit row 1 of this texture pattern, which is a plain knit row. So I've knit all the way across along the right side, and I'm ready to do row 2, which is a wrong side row. This is where the action starts. Okay, for my little swatch I have 2 edge stitches, so first I'm going to knit both of those. And now I'm ready to do what essentially is row 2 of our pattern stitch, which is purl 4 and then yarn over. So we're going to purl 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we just do our yarn over, which is all the way around the needle one time counterclockwise, and purl 4 and yarn over. So I'm going to work this across this row, and you might be wondering, hey, she sure is increasing a lot. How come she gets to do all these increases? Oops, lost track here. Purl 3, nope, sorry, purl 4, yarn over. How come she gets to do all these increases but doesn't have to get rid of them? That's going to come in the next row. And that is also why your pattern tells you you probably should not be trying to count and understand where you are based on your stitch numbers after executing this row. If you're one of those people that loves to count every row and see if you're on track, try to resist that urge on this row because your numbers are not going to be right. Yarn over. We have one more set here. Purl 1, 2, 3, 4, and when I'm ready to do my edge stitches, and these are going to be knits, and while you have a different edge because your pattern is going to be growing and on each side and decreasing at various times, yours will be also knit. And so remember, when you're coming from a purl like we are and we have to put a yarn over in and we're heading towards a knit stitch, we really don't have to do anything. We're going to leave our yarn in the front just like this, go into our knit stitch, and when we go to finish that stitch, do you see how the yarn is being dragged across the right needle? I'm going to knit it and come out, and voila, there's the yarn over. I didn't even have to do anything. So don't forget, when you're coming from a purl heading towards a knit and you have to make a yarn over, just leave that yarn on the front, put the needle tip into your stitch and make your knit stitch, and the yarn will be dragged across the needle, making that yarn over. Okay, we'll finish this now. Now we have the big action. Okay, we're ready to take care of all those extra yarn overs we made. So let's knit our 2 extras, our 2 border stitches here. And the pattern tells us what we are going to do is drop the yarn over we made on the last row. So literally, just drop. Bye-bye. And now we're going to yarn over again. Crazy, I know, right? Then we're going to slip 1. So we're going to slip as if to purl. Move that stitch over to the right needle. And now we knit 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to pick up that slipped stitch. It's all nice and loose because it has all the slack from our dropped yarn over. So we're going to grab that and we're going to drag it over those 3 knits, and there we have it. We've done one. Okay, so now we drop off our yarn over. Bye-bye. We make a new yarn over. We slip 1, and then we knit 3. 1, 2, 3, and we pick up our slipped stitch and drag it over and off our 3 knits. Okay, a couple more of these here. Drop the yarn over, make a new yarn over, slip 1, knit 1, 2, 3, pick up our slipped stitch and drop it off over those 3. Drop off our old yarn over, make a new yarn over, slip 1 and knit 1, 2, 3, pick up our slipped stitch, drop it off, and last set, drop off the old, make a new, slip 1 and knit 1, 2, 3, pick up that slipped stitch, drop it off over those 3, and I will finish with my 2 little edge stitches here. And now row 4 is just as basic as row 1, and you're just going to purl back across all of those stitches. So, are you ready to go let the sunshine in? Have fun!